Hey guys, this is Commander Cool 321, and today I'm going to show you a video game tour of my video games. Mostly it's just going to be about consoles and handhelds. Well, let's start this tour right now. A minute. Right. Well, this is the personal layout above the TV. And yes, I will make personal links that shows all the video games I have for what game later. Maybe I'll make one tomorrow. We'll start right now. The one right here is a Nintendo Entertainment System. I have like 3 or 4 of these. I have one at my dad's house, this one, and I gave one to my friend last summer. I got this probably 2 to 3 years ago maybe. It's a very old system. Good condition though. It works. My next one here is my Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I got this back in 1996 when I was 4 years old. It's a very nice system. I had good memories on this thing. My first Nintendo console. It was a very fun time I had with that. This is my Nintendo 64. I got this in 2000 on New Year's. This is a ice blue Nintendo 64 because you can kind of see through it. It's kind of special. I got that probably a little while after that Nintendo, yeah. Well, my next one is my Xbox. The Xbox I got back in 2006. It kind of sucks because it's really hard to open it sometimes, because when I hit the eject button, it doesn't come out. You gotta hit it on the head and it kind of opens. You can just slide the disc in and then it works. Has problems. This is a DVD player. This is my, well, not mine, it's my brother's PlayStation 2. It's just in here, I don't know why. But it has a very nice background. It's black and has green flames, or green with black flames. It's really cool. I have some PlayStation 2 games though to show you later. I have a Nintendo Wii. Yes, it cannot stand up, and the side thing right here was broken off. I had some friends over, and I was playing Super Smash Brothers, and my foster brother came down, and I told him he can sit as long as he doesn't trip over the wires while we were playing. 10 seconds later, he ran right into the wires and snapped it right off. Well, it's okay though, because I really never use it. It's kind of okay. There. Now, the next on my tour are the ones that I don't have in here, or has no reason to be in here. These are my 2 PlayStations. We used to have 4 of them in this house, but my stepsister sold 2 of them at Play and Trade. But in the act, she sold the wires to these things, so these things are completely useless. So I'm going to sell these at Play and Trade too, get money, and hopefully save up enough money to buy a PlayStation 2 for my own use. These are very old. Yes, they have a hard time closing. Next is my GameCube. It has the same exact problem as that PlayStation. It's sometimes hard to close. That closed perfectly. I got this when I was in 5th grade about 5 years ago. It has serious problems. You either gotta open and close it a couple times so it can read the disc properly, about 200 times, or you have to warm up the GameCube 20 minutes before you really want to play. It kind of sucks. If you guys know what's going on with it, or you had the same problem, put it in the comments, because I want to know what's going on with this thing. The next thing on my tour, the handhelds. This is a Game Boy Pocket. This was not the first Game Boy Pocket I had. It's the second. I used to have a red one. It came with my Super Nintendo. It came with a charger too, and I overcharged it because I put it on the Game Boy Color mode and it exploded. Because this is a Game Boy Pocket, not a color. Well, after that Christmas, probably, my Game Boy exploded in 2000, the Game Boy Pocket. Then 2001 on Christmas, I got the Game Boy Advance. I went a whole summer without playing Game Boy. That kind of sucked. Well, yes, I got this. It's pretty okay because I got to play Game Boy finally. Then a couple years later, my friend sold me this Game Boy Advance SP for 40 bucks. What really stinks about it, when he bought it from the store, the L and R buttons, the triggers, they never worked. I don't know, it was like a defect. I don't know why. And the last one is my Nintendo DS. It is really nice. I got it on April 22nd, 2007, and I've been playing it ever since. What stinks about it is that it can't play Game Boy Color games or Game Boy games, so I use it on my SP. Yes. And what I have here is just my Mario Kart Wii wheel, and I made a homemade one right here. I insulated it with duct tape for cushiony feeling. It looks like a demented football, and look at the size difference if I put this on top of that. Yeah, the wheel is bigger. It's kind of hard to control, but it works the same exact way. And the only reason it's hard to control is because it's not shaped like a wheel. Now over here is how I store my video games. I got this. I pulled these out of my closet. What I have here is the Wii games right here. I'll put you on a tour later. My DS, Nintendo 64, GameCube. The Xbox takes up these two down here. PlayStation 2 and Game Boy Advance fills up these two right here. What I have right here is my two Nintendo 64, even though it says Xbox. This wire got split and I've been trying to fix it lately. I haven't been fixing it. I need to catch up. This is my Super Nintendo storage with some GameCube controllers. Sorry, I'm kind of rushing. I'm running out of time on this thing. Alright, yes, here's all the games. I'll show you in another episode later. And this is the last part. This is the old Nintendo Entertainment Systems. I got quite a bit of them. And some controllers right there. I have like 6 of them from the old controllers. Altogether, I have about 113 video games. Yes, and I like them all. Now, time for one part of the show I like to call shoutouts. I want to do 2 shoutouts today. I do one to Baby Mario Luigi 1 because he helped me. He did some shoutouts for me, and he does some pretty good reviews on Wii and DS games. They're very fine, and I watched some of them. And the next one I want to do is Pete Dorr. He's a major video game collector. He also collects other video game stuff like posters and guides and everything like that. So, yes, that's the end of our show. And I just want to know one thing. Down in the comments down below, I want to know, what's your favorite console? Just type it, or handheld. Type it down in the comments down below, and I just want to know. Thanks, guys. See ya.